Ladies and gentlemen, is simplicity genius? You see, there's a story, a true story, about a man named Steve Jobs. And what he did was he was at a meeting with Wozniak and all the other Apple nerds at the time, and they were trying to improve their products. So they had a prototype. They had a prototype for, you remember an iPod, and it used to play all your music, an iPod, and they were bigger when they first came out, right? So what Steve Jobs did, not Steve Wozniak, but what Steve Jobs did is he took the iPod and he dropped it in his fish tank in front of everyone. And you know what happened when he dropped it in his fish tank, ladies and gentlemen? Bubbles came up from the iPod, like little air bubbles. And then he said, "See, you could make it smaller because there was still air in there." I believe that trading should be broken down into its simplest terms. People say trading isn't easy. If it was, most people would make money. I agree and disagree with that. I think Wall Street, for the most part, tries to implement strategies in which most people can't do. My supportive argument for that matter is 98% of people fail who are trained by Wall Street, who are trained by these profitable gurus. So, is simplicity really genius? That was another line from Steve Jobs, that simplicity is genius. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you something really cool. I did a video recently, but we're going to just do it again for you guys. And we're going to give 2 rules to making a trade today. Is that fair enough? Do you need more? Do you need more rules or just 2 rules enough? We're going to make these rules very complex though, since they are only 2 rules. There's 10 rules to the game, but I'll share with you two. No, traders are going to hate you for whatever you do. All right? That's number one. You ready? All right. So here's the first rule. You must be trading above the first 2-minute high on your chart. So this is for a 2-minute chart. You with me? You with me? Did I lose any of you? Did I lose any of you? You still with me? Is this confusing? When you the first 2-minute high, you mean like I smoke a blunt and I need to be higher after minute two? Is it after I accept? No, we're looking at a chart, and as long as you're above the first 2-minute high, which I will give you examples. I know I'm going like scammy princess guru is like probably nodding her head at me saying, "Nope, this isn't gonna work," right? Here's the second rule. A green bar must go above a red bar for a quick scalp. Quick scalp is defined 1 to 2 candles, more like one, usually one, but for me personally, 1 to 2. So you're holding the position from 0 seconds to 4 minutes. Now, what if I told you these were the only rules and I was going to go over them? And we're going to see. Oh, get your credit cards ready. Um, I think you missed this one, Booth. Did you see this? I was away and I said I'll be right back. All right. Anyway, um, so those are the 2 rules. Okay. So what we're going to do here, we're going to show you exactly how this worked. And we're going to use Amazon as our example today because that's what the Newsbeat live room was trading. And what I did was I removed all my technical indicators. I left volume on bottom. Really doesn't matter. Like, I really don't care if you even want to use the volume parameters. I mean, I could have left those out. You know what? I could even take a black magic marker and just, ooh, just, it just doesn't matter even if there's volume. It just doesn't matter. What if the only thing that matters is this candlesticks? What if? What if? So right here, we're going to follow rule number one. And after rule number two, after rule number one is satiated, we're good. First 2 minute bar. So since that's the first 2 minute bar on Amazon today, I need you to be trading above here. It's not Captain Hindsight or anything. You need to be trading above there. Once you are trading above there, there's really only one rule to follow. A green bar must go above a red bar for a quick scalp. Okay. Now, I'm going to share with you, what if I told you people taking 2, 3, 4, 5 option contracts were making 5 figures today? What if I told you several people made tens of thousands of dollars doing this? And you could do it with a micro-sized account. Would you believe me? You think I'm blowing smoke up your ass? You think I'm blowing smoke up your ass? But first, a drink to the room. I want to thank the Newsbeat Live Room for holding me together this week. So many of you who did such a great job. You know who you are. I love you all severely. Cheers. Fuck that Melnick man can pour. All right, let's go to the market. So, whew, whew, wow, oh, holy shit, there's hair on my chest. All right, let's go into the market. Okay. So, what we're gonna do here is I'm just gonna show you where green takes red. Now, when I say I'm gonna show you the strategy of how people made tens of thousands of dollars now. But before I do it, I just want you to know the colors of the bars are based on open versus close. So if we literally right click and edit chart properties, the price style right over here, as you can see, is not versus net change. If I click net change, some of the candles might change colors. It's literally open versus close. Okay. That's how I judge colors matter. It's green if the stock closes higher than where it opens. It's red if the stock closes lower than where it opens. Okay. So basically at this point, we're looking to buy through every single time a red candle high goes through. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make this line a little, oh, that's like more of a pencil. Do we have something a little more inky here? Nah, I don't want that one. How about this one? There we go. There we go. Or you know what I could do? I could use this, but just make the size as thin as possible. That's better. That's too thin. Give me a moment here. I'm doing this for your viewing pleasure. Right over there. Right over here is the first green takes red. So what I'm saying is, right over here on this candlestick, and then we're using a 2 minute chart. On this candlestick, you could buy through Amazon and scalp out. You could buy through here and scalp out. You can buy through here. Notice I'm extending it to the green bar that broke the red. This bottom green bar here didn't. And I'm just literally showing you what can happen if you took every single one of these trades with zero technical parameters and zero bias. What you're doing is you're looking for the last red bar. Not so for example, just so you know, not this red bar. Not this red bar. This would be a bad example because that would be a bad example because you're looking for the green to break the last red bar that happened. Any green bar that breaks only the last bar. So if you have a red bar and no green bar breaks it and then another red bar, that first red bar is irrelevant. So this red bar I'm pointing to is irrelevant because you have another red bar next to it. You understand? Just so there's no confusion there. Just want to, and what I'm doing is I'm literally highlighting a little yellow line. I'm highlighting a little yellow line where the strategies went off. And if you're wondering why people not doing shit today, not using any amazing educational ability sold by a scam artist herself was capitalizing, is we're keeping shit simple. We're keeping shit very simple. And again, there's absolutely zero. I'll move my head over here. There's absolutely zero bias, and I'm going to show you every single trade by the time I'm done with this video. Every single trade. Now, I can't legally tell you that you should or shouldn't make money on these. I can't legally tell you if you could or couldn't make money on this. This would have been probably a failed one right there. See that one? Because it was green initially, went above the red, and then pulled lower. See? I'm aware of these things. Don't worry. I'm not saying it 100% of the time works. But then you had another sort of green takes red over there. And again, this is happening, you know, after like near 1 o'clock, 12:45, 1 o'clock. And I'm going to show you the latter part of the day in a second. But what I want to show you is trades that I feel could have worked. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to number them. I'm going to number the trades just so you can see. Or, you know, better yet, I'll just put a green star near the ones I think worked. And I will put a red star near the ones that I feel failed. Now, again, this is just my opinion. I can't legally say that you would or would make or even lose money on this, so nor would I insinuate that or tell you to buy a particular position. I am asking your opinion. I am asking your opinion. Do you feel that you can make money if you were to take every single instance of this happening? To me, these are just simply working trades. It's kind of, it's kind of amazing. It's hard to see because I can't see the next candle here, so it's hard to rate that last trade in all fairness. But in all fairness here, inside my head, for what I can do, and remember a lot of traders doing it here too, I would have taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 trades. And out of these 20 trades, I might have batted higher. I would be batting I would be batting pretty much 90%. I use technical indicators. I do. I use a lot of things. I'm talking about just straight up candlesticks. And if you're wondering, I know some of you might be watching right now. You might say, you know what? I like this Melnick. He's not a scumbag. He's not dumping 30 names that he likes long and 40 names that he likes short. And if the market gaps in either direction, a lot of the names he'll look intelligent in, and a lot of names he'll look unintelligent in. And he's just trying to play the odds with the crowd. I'm not sugarcoating this. This was a free strategy I gave to you. Now, it would only be fair if I went through the latter part of the day because maybe that didn't work as well as the other part. So what happened was I pretty much stopped. Let's look at the first picture again. I stopped right over here, pretty much at around, what was this, 12:45, right at 1 o'clock. I stopped here. I stopped here at 1 o'clock. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a line here at 1 o'clock. This is the second photo, and we're just going to see what happened after 1 o'clock. All right. So green takes red right over here, just so we're clear. And when I say green takes red, we're literally talking about a green bar going through a red bar with a quick scalp. So even though like you ran up here, I don't have that in me to do that. Like I can't do what some of you traders can do. I'm talking just quick, low conviction, hit it, quit it, rotate. Hit it, hiker. HIQIR. Hit it, quit it, rotate. Hit it, quit it, rotate. It's one of the important things that all these services that have chief rotational officers so they know how to rotate effectively. Not many people know how to rotate effectively, and then they just get caught looking at the same name over and over again. That's what we mean by rotate. This looks like one that failed. Again, they don't work 100%, but they work enough where it has to be intriguing at this point to you, considering that I'm showing you the simplest shit on the planet. All we're looking for is a red bar, and then for any bar currently to go through the high of that red bar. And sometimes it'll go up and blip, and sometimes it won't. I'm just going to simply judge my 2 cents on this. And again, these are all my opinion. You can disagree. Very few people would be able to disagree with most of the things I'm saying that worked or didn't work. It's always a matter of opinion. I think I'm a very fair judge. And what if I told you that we're finding a way to get in before they break out using our using no, that star would be red for me. Using our front run strategy. So a lot of these little shit play, I'll tell you, I traded some of these things I'm giving red stars for, and I made money on them today. Some of these things you see me giving red stars to, I made like 30, 40 cents per contract. So you don't need to have a really large account to do this. I mean, I could have pretty much done what I done today. I could have done it with $10,000 cash account, non-margin. Now, granted, I would preferably want to do it with $25,000 plus account so I could do as many of these trades as possible. So let's count up the green stars again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and we have 3 red stars. To me, that's 12 for 15. Whoops. So we got 12 for 15 out of here. If you want to take the first one we did, which was 18 out of 20, so pretty much 18 out of 20 and 12 out of 15, and what you do is you pretty much get 30 out of 35. And pulling up my trusty calculator, 30 out of 35, you're batting 85, over 85%. We'll round it down to 85%. Doing nothing, nothing, but literally buying a green takes red and scalping it literally on that same candle. How many, like, for those, I guess I'll just run a poll for those who traded Amazon. And if you didn't trade Amazon really several times today, don't answer it, whether you made it or not. For those who traded Amazon, did well, did not do well. For whatever your well or not do well is, everybody's in a different situation. How did you do in Amazon today, considering you traded it a few times? You don't have to say you didn't do well in Amazon if you didn't trade it. It's like, obviously, Captain Hindsight, thanks for the effing update. Like, my goodness, what would we do without your genius? So I'm literally asking, because, 85% win from what I said, but at the same time, who did well in Amazon today for those who actually traded it? And consider 98% of traders fail. We have 65% with more votes coming in. Throw out your vote. So, not everybody wants to trade Amazon. I get that as well. But I think it's a good lesson. And even if you didn't trade, even if you didn't trade Amazon and you didn't trade it well, 68% so far saying they did, but in all fairness, not even like 10% of you voted. So I guess not everybody traded Amazon. So pretty much a little over two-thirds, pretty much two-thirds traded, made money, and a third didn't. But now that I show you this, you know, I could talk about intricacies that would help scenarios like this. And if you're able to just literally buy a few option contracts and mark it in and mark it out, is what I was doing. So literally, you don't have to sit there with your limit. You literally buy, market, buy, sell, market. Done. You wait for the next trade. I believe these sort of innovative situations are genius based on their simplicity. I feel that you could have really you could have done really well. Now there is a way to sort of raise the odds of it working. Now granted, if you're doing it off a 21 moving average and you're using our 1 minute front run strategy, which I teach you for free here in the Newsbeat live room, you're batting in the high 90s. So how did you do, Mike? How did you do? So Mike has a $3,350 account trading Amazon. The irony behind it is Amazon closed over $3,350. It closed at 33.68 after hours. It closed at 33.72.20. So with a 33.50 account, you wouldn't be able to afford one share of Amazon. Yet he was trading Amazon all day. um, the ended decent, ended green. Focused on trading smart. Yeah. So I just want to. I think it's always fun to sort of show you these phenomenons where you could literally trade with very low stress. You're not sitting there watching your P&L whip up, whip down, whip up, whip down, whip down, whip down, whip up. Oh my God, whip down, get stopped out, should have held it. Oh my God, now it's ripping up. Now I got to chase back in. You're sort of avoiding all of that psychological drama when you do something like this. Remember, the point of trading is not to maximize your wins. If you follow my mentality, you're never supposed to maximize your wins. You're never supposed to maximize your losses. I think Wall Street has too easy of a time saying, put a stop underneath that candle and let it ride forever and make 100 times more than your stop, looking really intelligent and stuff. There's so much stress that goes through there. Like people don't talk about the the enormous amounts of stress that is caused by watching your position go up and down. Our traders do not, who do this strategy, do not suffer that stress. You hit it, you quit it, you get what you need from it, you move on. You don't have to worry about waking up the next morning. It's funny, like some of you traders, you take these positions overnight, and it's like, it reminds me sort of Quagmire from Family Guy. And remember, like, I think there was a girl, like, Quagmire wakes up next to, like, a girl he apparently slept with the night before. And the girl is like, "Oh my God, I'm wondering how." She said something like, "I'm wondering if you're gonna call me again." And Quagmire is like, "I'm wondering why you're still here." That's how I feel with overnight. That's how I feel with these trades. That's how I feel with these trades. You take them overnight, you're sitting there at night, you're looking at the aftermarket, you wake up, you're looking at the pre-market of your position, you're watching it. Oh my God, you're thinking a million thoughts. Should have I sold it? Should have I held it? Should have I sold it? Should have I held it? What if it goes up? You're sitting there and you're going to stress yourself to death. Stress is one of the leading causes of illness. I will tell you right now, you are killing yourself if that is what is going through your mind as you trade. I don't care about your P&L. You could be, God forbid you're losing money doing that. You could be making a lot of money and you are killing yourself. You're killing yourself. You're going to burn out. You're going to burn out. I almost find it funny how many traders start burning out. The traders who burn out are the ones who have a multitude of positions. Those are the ones who are more likely to burn out. Yes, you'll have a few of the rock stars in the world who will still do it, and, you know, good luck. Good luck. Good luck to those people. So, most traders cannot handle comfortably being in more than one position. Most traders. I've been doing this job 22 years. I am not comfortable holding more than one position. Do I at times? Sure. Is it something out of my comfort zone? Damn right. Damn right. Tori just said in the room that she made $1,870 on a $17,000 cash account trading Amazon today. 10%, over 10% return in one day, just scalping Amazon with a cash account. Well, I'm going to make it real simple for you. I believe, and I can't tell you what to do if it's easy for you. You got to do your own due diligence, right? I'm not going to tell you to open your mouth as I insert 2 tons of bullshit down your throat, force it down your throat, and tell you that you liked it. You have to make your own decision if you like it or not. So, there is a link in the description. You can literally be part of the Newsbeat open house for free, April 19th to 23rd. You can literally have a week in our family. You can join T3's #1 trading room. You can join the trading room in which the majority of people from T3 who sign up for any service here goes to. You could join T3's trading room, which has the highest retention rate here. You can see why traders love this service. You could see why we have a very high retention rate, because traders are making effing money. Traders are making effing money. Do 100% of traders make money in my room? No. Will they ever? No. 100% of people will never make money in any trading service. But you see this 25% here? You see this number? I will fight to the death and give every ounce of energy I have to try to help those people turn the corner, and I'll never give up on them. Do you want somebody like that in your corner? Do you want to play with those odds? Or do you want to play with some of the other odds around here on Wall Street where 98% of the people leave the service within the first year? Is that where you want to be? If you do, join any room. They're all the same. From that aspect, from a consistency perspective, you want to try us for free? You want to get to hang out with the Newsbeat fam? You want to know what breaking news flow feels like? You want to see what simple strategies that work feel like? Join. It's absolutely free. t3live.com/house, and we'll invite you in within our house, our home, and welcome you with open arms. I hope you guys enjoyed a little simplistic look. We do these strategies live in the room and call them out in the room todos los días, every single day, trading day at least. Happy trading, make money. We will see you guys next time on the Newsbeat live trading broadcast. Have a wonderful, wonderful